Hey, it's Joy Haley with allcrnaschools.com. You are here because you are looking for a CRNA school or many CRNA schools to apply to. Eventually, you want to become a CRNA, and in order to do that, you have to go through 2 to 3 years of a program, get a master's or a doctorate degree, and then you can take the final test and be licensed as a CRNA. But until then, there's so many steps leading up to it, and it's really hard to know which steps you need to take in order to reach your goal. The reason is there's so many different schools and each of them have different requirements. And there's different states. In certain states, schools are even more competitive than they are in other states. Certain states require that almost all the schools are going to require that you've taken chemistry, and maybe even in the last 5 years. Now, if you took all of your classes 20 years ago, you've been a nurse for what seems like forever, and this is a career change for you, that's going to be a problem because you're going to have to retake either 1 or 2 or even 3 classes, depending on how well you did on them in the past, how much you remember, and that sort of thing. So we know that that can be confusing, it can be time-consuming. Whatever decisions you make, most people, there's some things you're going to have to do. Either you're going to have to take the CCRN or you're going to take the GRE. Some people take the GRE multiple times. What if you don't want to take the GRE? I do recommend you getting the CCRN though. I think no matter what school you're applying to, you really should get that. The GRE not so much because it has nothing to do with anesthesia. You don't need that information for anything. They're really just making sure that you know how to take a test and that you're reasonably intelligent. So if you know you're intelligent, you know you can take a test, and you really don't want to have to go through the hassle of taking the GRE, then the School Finder Lite is going to be perfect for you because it tells you exactly which schools don't require the GRE. In addition to that, we have many other columns, about 30 different search criteria that you can use right now today to find the schools that you need to apply to that will give you the best possible chance of acceptance. This is worth so much for you because finding the right school means you could get accepted a year or 2, even 3 years before you thought that you could. And I know this because I've had many coaching clients who've done just that. So, what do you need to do? Click on the form on the right-hand side. Go ahead and fill it out with your information. And for a single dollar, for less than the cost of a pack of gum, you can pick a school. You can have all these resources at your fingertips, and you can find the schools that are going to be best for you to apply to, where you're going to have the highest chance of acceptance. And one more thing, if you are a super competitive applicant, this is also amazing for you because you want to go to the absolute best school, but what does best look like? There's so many things to look at when you're choosing a school. How do you weight each thing? There might be some criteria that you think are, or not that you think, but that are very important to you. But there may be other criteria that you haven't considered yet that might heavily impact your time at CRNA school and how prepared you feel when you come out the other side. All of these things are in the CRNA School Finder, and you can get them right now today in minutes just by filling out that form, paying $1. We've never done this before, and I'm not sure how long we're going to do it. It's a marketing experiment, and we may take it down at any time. So if this is something you're interested in, you better act now. And I wish you luck. I wish you a great day. Thank you.